It's beautiful. What's this sitting there? Look at that nugget. Another beautiful big gold nugget. That's the Nullarbor. Let's hope we can find some gold. The end of another great day on the goldfields. Just walking back to the truck. There she is right there. And got a little noise here, so nice way to finish the day if it's gold. And it should be. Nice little noise there. Doesn't sound huge. Let's see what that is. Only a little fella. That's gold nonetheless. 30 foot from the truck. Well, it's knock off time, but I've got a little noise here that I'll finish off the day on. Little noise there. Doesn't really sound like gold. But then that can have any noise, can't it? From streamers on the surface to tiny little noises in the threshold. What have we got here? Oh, look at this, this is like beautiful rich red soil, soft to dig. Stay in the hole. I just walked about 1 kilometre. I've come back to the car, picked up 2 bits right there. That little bit of gold stuck in that little bit of dirt right there. I doubt it's all gold or it'd be screaming. A little tiny bit, oh god, it's little alright. Little tiny flat bit. Ah, another bit in the pot. Righto, knock off time, see you tomorrow. I've woken up to this morning. A bit of a clear sky in the background there. That'd be alright if the cloud was coming from that way. The wind actually dropped off yesterday, probably about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's swung around from the west, and now it's completely dropped off. I've got a big band of cloud coming in from the west behind me here. That's never a good sign. If it rains, I ain't going anywhere. Not out here. You're lucky to get a couple of kilometres before you sink. I've got gold just up in front of the truck. A couple of little bits there from yesterday. So fingers crossed they've left me some more. Alright, time to go prospecting. I just got another bit there. Now I've got another signal here. So it shows you how the gold groups together. You get little patches of it. I'll show you the other one in a minute. Only little, like the other two yesterday afternoon. 1/4 grammers, 0.3s. But in amongst them, I'd say that one will have it. Definitely sounds a little bit bigger than the other pieces. But if you're getting a piece every half hour, 20 minutes, there's our target in this bit of dirt here. I think I can see gold coming from this end right through. Oh, look at that, see? That's not a bad little nugget. So there you go, even amongst those little bits you can get decent sized ones. That's a good one. And that was that other bit, and I mean look, I turned the detector on and got that in pretty well just straight away as soon as I turned the detector on. Funny little shaped piece. Not quite as solid as the others, a little bit rougher, a little bit more straight out of the reef. So the closer we work to the source, the more coarse the gold will become. If you could start getting a few little jaggedy sharp bits, you know you're within metres of the reef really. It's just a matter of fluking that signal, digging down and bang. It's happened before, don't discount it. It can happen when you least suspect it. Let's knock that out. Oh. And another little tiny piece. Oh. Look how shallow that piece is. I'm still not finished with that spot. It sounded like there was a different noise there, but anyway. There you go, another little one. They're starting to add up. And then when I'm finished right here on this little area, I'll wander off uphill and try and find out exactly where it's coming from. What a beautiful place to be camped out in the Western Australian bush. Look at that. There's some nice outcrops up the top there. In amongst the salmon gums. Good gold ground. So much so that, yep, I'm getting nuggets here, there and everywhere. You've got to love that. But what a spot, eh? At night it's that quiet you could hear a pin drop. Beautiful big trees. Cool weather. Flies have died down a bit now. What a great spot. Once you get a few nuggets like that, try and work out the line. They're not flowing down into this area or even over in there. So my best bet will be up that way. Follow the gold. This morning I was getting gold just up there in front of the truck. And I thought there was a storm coming, but it held off. So this afternoon after lunch I took off through the bush. I got 6 from up there this morning. And then the salve, that little handful. Can you see there? Yeah. I'll count them up. So it looks like I've hit a nice little patch up the top here. They're only little. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So a dozen little bits there for this afternoon. Probably another 2 or 3 grams there at least. So 4.3 this morning, another 2 or 3 there. I'll go and weigh those up. They're good solid little signals, so they're probably 0.3, 0.4s. Interesting thing happened to Sav was I got a signal, and as I dug it, I got a signal, another signal with the back of the coil. So I had signal at the front, signal at the back of the coil. So I dug the one at the back of the coil out, then I dug the one at the front out, and there was another 2 in there. And I've left that hole open because there's another bit in there yet, I'm pretty sure, but it's only tiny. So in the cool of the morning when the detector runs the best, I'll see if I can get that little bit out as well. So probably 3 out of that hole, 1 right behind it, and about 8 bits around it. Well, actually 6 bits around it. I got 2 bits on the way home, but within 50 metres. So that makes that a pretty big area up there to scan. You'd certainly spend a few days up there. Alright, time to get the campfire going. See you tomorrow. Oh, this is this area from yesterday. That's where I got those 3 out of that hole right there. Another nugget there. 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 Nugget there. Just behind that there. Another one just over there. Right up on top of the hill here. Somewhere around here, oh, I've got 2 more down there, about 50 feet on the way back. So somewhere around here there'll be a good run, and potentially a gold source. So that's today's mission. You can see I started marking the ground here yesterday. These marks with my boot, just to let me know where I've been. So I'll do a few lanes up here till lunchtime and see if the gold continues. But you can see by the ground it's just light wash, almost piezoite. This is very fine black ironstone. That little fine black stuff. Sometimes clearing the dead timber away from under old trees, just so that you can swing the core properly. That might give you up a signal, as it has in this case. Nice. It's probably a bit noisy because it's very windy today. Playing havoc with the detector. better signal. I've picked up 2 little bits already. It's only about 8 o'clock. Too little to video. It's down in the tree roots. Maxing the machine out. Better sized piece than the other little bits. Very noisy, very difficult day to detect because of the high wind. It's about 15 bits just around here. Once you go over there to the southeast, nothing. Like I say, I got nuggets up through here to the northeast and down through here and now down there. Right there where my pick is, I've got a signal. So it just shows you that the gold's running northeast, south or west. So rather than spend time heading in the wrong direction, I've spent the first hour of the day working out which way they're heading. Alright, let's have a look. Definitely a nugget. He's not getting any size just yet. I think half gram would pull them up. We've now found which direction they're heading in, so that'll be the main focus area. Oh yeah, 0.6 maybe. And a better signal too, and just 6 foot apart. So I worked there and I wandered up there and got nothing, like I said earlier. I headed off in a few different directions trying to follow the run. Got a few nuggets over in there, which made me think, okay. And you can just see all those patches on the ground there, all nuggets. And that's led me down to here. Also, so it shows you that and as you can see, there's not a signal through here where I thought they might. They actually went around the top there and down here. So they've meandered down the hill. I'm going to finish on this one now for lunch. One of the better signals for the day. Not too far off it. Yeah, what's that? The tree roots. Very good. Having the booster turned up for the wind makes them sound a little bit bigger than they are, but we are down to the harder dirt now, and that red clay at the bottom. That stuff up there, a bit harder. A slightly deeper one. Righto, that might, if that hasn't got it, it's in the rock. There it is. That little one there, little long bit. Yeah, the 15, 20 bits there. And up the top there I started getting those couple of bits, that one and that one, with the ironstone in it. So, might be heading towards the reef a bit, but 3 or 4 grams for luck before lunch. It's only little stuff, but it shows the 17-inch nugget finder is doing its job. It's picking up little tiny pieces at depth like that. And it's always searching for those low highs, always looking down nice and deep for the big stuff. That's a sweet find. Look at that. An old ceramic jug. Well, it's not exactly a jug. I don't know what was in it. Maybe ink. It looks like it had a cork in the top. Maybe ink, maybe medication, ointment, don't know, but what a great find. I'm really happy with that. And I found 2 old military buttons with it, Australian military buttons. What a beauty. Things you find in the bush. Well, I've pretty well finished that area, I think. There's digs everywhere. That was from before lunch. I've got another 2 pieces down there, about 50 metres. A couple more bits just here. And now just down here, my pick there, just there on the left, go in that bush, we'll walk down there. And here you can see, right there, an old dry panning mound. So there would have been a bit of gold down here as well on the surface. So I'll just film this one, because I'm just about finished for the day now. Went back, weighed up what I'd found, 22 pieces for 6.25 grams. So they're not real big. Bit of ironstone on that bit. Hardly see gold. Oh no, there's a little bit on the end there. Main thing is it shows that the patch continues down this far. So just a little tiny piece of gold there. So that other dry blown heap is just up in there. Probably 30 foot. Got a nugget just next to it. And now just down here, got another signal, and I think I'll finish the day on this one. The smallest nugget I got today with this 17-inch coil, 0.107 of a gram. That's small. That's not bad for a 17-inch coil. All small gold. I haven't got a piece over 0.6 of a gram yet. But like I said yesterday, if you can pick up 20-30 bits a day, you can get 1/4 of an ounce a day if you work hard at it. Not one piece of rubbish. I just dropped something. I hope it wasn't the gold. I bet it was. Oh, hang on, no, it's that. Well, I'm not even sure what that is yet. Well, it doesn't stick to the magnet. So I'll throw it in the bottle and clean it up later, but it's probably gold. These are the few bits I got to salve. A few bits there. So what's that, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 bits. Just over 30 bits for the day. Probably another couple of grams there at least. And take me up to the 1/4 ounce. And I'll come back here tomorrow and hunt it out. And I'll start where I've got those 3 pieces down here about 60, 70 feet. And see if there's not another little patch sitting there waiting.